Hi, this is Shauna Pitt. Let's talk about the respiratory therapy applicant checklist. This is the first place you want to start as a student. It's going to tell you what you need to do to apply and to be a competitive applicant. Respiratory therapy is a bachelor's degree program that has 3 separate locations: Ogden, Salt Lake, and Weber State Davis campus in Layton. They also have different deadlines. Ogden has an application every year, February 1st. They start in the fall. Salt Lake and Davis alternate every other year, and their applications July 1st, and they start the program every spring. All right, so first you need to be a Weber State student. This is required. So you can go to weber.edu, click apply, and become a student. You also need to have at least an overall GPA of a 2.5. That is also a requirement to apply. All right. Other things that you need to do to apply and be a qualified applicant: you're going to need 1 of the courses from the science options we're going to talk about, 2 of the support courses, and math down there. Okay, so the first section, you get to choose between science option 1 or science option 2. It's totally up to you. We see them as equal. Science option 1 has your Weber created Health Science 1110 and 1111 integrated human anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. This is where you're learning the human body and how the human body functions together in each class. These courses are taught at the Ogden campus, Davis campus, day, night, online, really flexible, lots of openings. If you do it online, it's a really great setup. They have online video lectures that all students taking these courses can watch. In these courses, if you take it in class, they also have plasticized cadavers from Body World, and they have a 3D anatomage table with a digital body that's pretty cool. Or you could choose to take science option 2. These have the zoology courses. As you'll note, it does say anatomy is optional, but it's highly recommended to take it just because it's good to know how you need to know the human body and anatomy before taking human physiology, how the body functions. These are through the zoology department. Anatomy is only an Ogden day class, and it's not taught in the summer. And then physiology is more flexible schedule-wise. You would also need chemistry 1010 or a higher chem like 1050, 1110, something that counts for general education requirements, and microbiology 1113. So you just need 1 to apply, but you would have to have all the courses on the checklist done, science option 1 or science option 2, plus everything else done before you could start the program. Moving on, next section with the support courses. So we have Respiratory 1540. It's a 1 credit hour intro class. It's taught in class or online. It's available every semester, but in the summer it's just online. We have Respiratory 1560, which is a 1 credit hour class, and this class is only taught in class. It's not available online. It's more of a hands-on thing. Or if you've ever had a CNA or EMT certification or proof of course completion, that will count for respiratory therapy. Just 1 of those for that requirement. English 1010, and for English and math options, be sure and watch the English and math video that is shown on the same web page that you found this video. Then we have communications. Communications, you get to choose 1020 public speaking or 2110 interpersonal small group communication. Either one works, and either one will help you for the future group interview. Pathophysiology, you want to take 3rd, meaning after you've taken anatomy and physiology, because pathophysiology is diseases of the body. So you need to know the body and how it functions before diseases of the body. You also need psychology 1010, and that's the support courses. Then we have math. For math, to be eligible to apply, you either have to have Math 1010 or Math 970 with a C or higher within the last 2 years. If you have Math QL done, which is what we highly recommend, please do Math QL. 1030 contemporary math, 1040 statistics, or 1050 college algebra. Be sure again and watch that English and math video found on this page that you found this video. Now that we've talked about what you need to apply and be qualified, let's look at what you need to do to be competitive. So the more you have done, the more consideration you get. If you complete an associate's degree, and that could be the AS in General Studies gets you some consideration, the AS in Health Science would get you a little bit more consideration, or if you already have a bachelor's degree, you get consideration for that. If you apply and you don't get in the first time, the next time you apply, as long as you're a qualified applicant, you would get additional reapplication consideration. With respiratory therapy, they do group interviews. They're a lot of fun. I highly recommend completing a mock interview with Career Services, and that's their phone number, and they'll link you to the person that helps us with our college. And we can talk about group interviews later when you have some more things done. On page 2, you can see we have the transfer guide listed. If you're a transfer student, you can look to see how your courses may transfer to Weber. And down below, we have our contact information. If you have additional questions, please let us know. We're happy to help you. Thanks.